What's up, you guys? It's your girl CHIAMAKA, and we're back with another girl talk. This video today is lessons that every girl in their 20s should know. And these are my personal lessons that I had to learn throughout my life. This is not to tell you that if you don't know it, then you're stupid, dumb, or behind. I believe these are lessons that I wish I would have had learned earlier in life, so that way I could avoid a lot of the mistakes that allowed me to then learn even more lessons. So I think it all is a full circle moment. It all happens for a reason. And so that's just my little disclaimer, because you already know it's somebody that's going to be feeling some kind of way. Okay, so coming in number one, everybody is not your friend. Go ahead and clock that in your mind right now. Everybody is not your friend. You cannot trust every single soul that rolls up in your world, try to be friends with you, trying to be cool with you. Not everybody is your friend, okay? There are some people that are cool. There are some people that are nice. There are some people that you party with. There are some people that you work with. There are some people that are assigned certain roles. But not every single one of them are also your friend. Some people are just meant to be your work associate. Some people are meant to be your school associate. Some people are just meant to be someone that you just cross paths with and you keep it moving in life. Some people you just turn up with. Some people you complete a project or a mission together, but that doesn't necessarily mean you guys are friends. And I tell this to the girls all the time, because we value community, we value connection, we value having a sisterhood, but not everybody should ever have that type of access in your life. Because baby, how are you one of you and it's 17 of everybody else trying to have this title as friend in your life? I believe there's associates. I believe there are, people that you're cordial with. There are people that you're cool with. There are people that you are connected to. But friend, that's a word that you can't just be throwing around. So you gotta be mindful of who your true real friends are. And I think it helps if you can get a definition of what friend means for you. For me, the definition of a friend is someone that I know I can trust, one that I can be myself with, someone that will be real with me, someone that can be themselves with me, someone who's not a yes man, not trying to please me and I'm not trying to please you. We truly love each other. We're in a relationship with each other in a genuine and an authentic way. We hold each other accountable. We call each other out in a loving, respectful way. Of course, not to be rude or mean towards each other, but we are intentional of calling each other higher. That is a friend to me. We turning up and getting drunk and kiki, yeah, we could do that here and there. But if that's all I do with you, baby, we're not friends. We're not friends. More of an associate, or someone I go to the club with. And I don't even go to the club. I don't know why I use that example, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. So you got to be mindful of who your friends are, because some people are friends with you in disguise because they really want something, or they're jealous of you, or they're low-key snakes. You know what I'm saying? And so when you have too many people attached to you, calling you, and you calling them friend, they calling you friend, sis, hey girl, no, it be you too spread thin. You don't even have the wherewithal to really decipher and test the fruits of the people that you're calling friend. So you got to be careful with that. You can't just be calling everybody friend. And I made that mistake in my teenage years and going into my 20s, where everybody was my friend. I loved everybody, but those were the same people that burned me, talked shit about me, played on my time, tried to take advantage of me, took my kindness for weakness, all kinds of things. And I'm gonna one day make a video about my college and high school experience with friends, because baby, that one's a doozy. But yeah, that's something that I feel like you should keep in mind when it comes to growing as a young woman, that there will be a lot of people that want to be friends with you, attach themselves to you, especially if you have like a really good spirit and a good aura about you, a good energy. Like, there are going to be people that are attracted to that and want to be your friend. But you can't just be friends with everybody. Guard your spirit, guard your energy. Another lesson. Girl, stop opening your legs up to these boys. Stop it. You heard what I said. Especially if he is not your husband. What? You just, no. See, come on now. Like, this is the same generation of people, girls to be specific, that be crying about not trying to be nobody's baby mama. But you out here busting a wide open for a man that you don't even know is committed to you. You don't even know if that man will propose to you. You know what? Like, and then what's worse is some of these dudes that y'all sleeping around with don't even be your boyfriend. Don't even really be your man. They for the community. Now you exposing yourself to STDs and uncurable diseases and pregnancy and being stuck with someone that you don't want to be stuck with. You can't just be busting it open like that for people, for these niggas that have not committed to you at the very least. And even in that part, you gotta really be careful who you just sleeping around with, because these men, at least with marriage, there's a protection. It doesn't necessarily guard you guys from experiencing any trials or tribulations when maybe cheating is a part of the case. God forbid that would ever happen in your marriage. But I will say that there's at least that protection, because you know you did it right. Y'all try to do it right. So that's another conversation. But I will say, for the girls that are just out here because they are living their best life and they trying to, you know, I don't know, see what's out there and test all the things, stop it. Stop it. That's not cute. You just exposing yourself out to everybody. Do you know when you have sex, like, you're exchanging spirits? You're exchanging spirits when you do that. So whatever shit and demons he's dealing with, it's now on you. I'm so for real. This is all spiritual. Y'all think this is just playing games. This is just fun and games. It's not. This is real life that we're dealing with. My man's is battling suicidal thoughts, and you never had a suicidal thought in your life. Now all of a sudden you want to kill yourself. This is real life. I know it. I know it. I've lived it too. So look, I'm not just speaking from this high and mighty place. I'm speaking from experience. I know it. So once you really start to figure out who you are, you won't just be like opening your legs up to anybody. You will start to like protect your energy, protect your kitty cat, and you won't let anybody just enter, because it's precious. She's precious and she's special, and she's deserving of only one person that truly deserves it, not just anybody. So yeah, and you know, it's not even just about it being for one particular person, but just making sure like you're good, because like I said, you expose yourself to diseases that can be incurable. You heard what I said. It's some of these diseases out here you live with for the rest of your life, because you out here just busting a wide open. What? And you know, I don't know, it's just something a little bit more demure and classy when you are keeping it closed, okay? When you are respecting the kitty cat, because that means can't no nigga just play with you. You busting a wide open, oh, okay, well they can just have a joyride with you. They can do whatever with you, because you just for the community with these niggas, just like they for the community. So really just think about that. I'm not gonna sit here and shame anybody or make anybody feel bad for the lifestyles that they choose to live, but I know that it's peace around here. I'm gonna tell you that. I ain't worried about no nigga. I ain't worried about being nobody's baby mama. I'm not worried about no disease. I'm peace over here. So look, don't tell me you want peace. You praying for peace, pray for peace, but you live in a very wild lifestyle. I'm gonna shut up, because now I'm gonna come off rude, and I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to be real in a very big sister, homegirl type of way. Just keeping it real with you. But we'll move on to the next thing. Another lesson. You have to have confidence in yourself. You have to have confidence. You have to have faith, confidence, belief in yourself and in the things that you want to do, the things that you want to pursue, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. You can't be insecure. You have to know who you are. You have to have a sense of self. You have to truly believe that you are worthy of good things. Now, if you don't believe that you're worthy of good things, there could be some insecurities that you're dealing with or some trauma that you haven't dealt with from your past that need to be brought to the surface. So going to therapy, going to talk to someone that you could trust about the things that you've dealt with or been through that can bring some form of healing. And that way you can also be encouraged and built up with confidence. That imposter syndrome is going to hold you back. Lack of self-esteem holds you back. Lack of self-worth, lack of confidence, you're literally self-sabotaging yourself. And so truly doing the work and developing confidence, developing a sense of self, knowing who you are. When I say sense of self, I mean knowing who you are. Who are you? What is your character like? Do you have integrity? You know, do you know what you like? Do you know what it is that you want to do? You know, are you aware of your emotions and your thoughts and what you feel? Like, it's not somebody controlling you, but you have an awareness about yourself. You know, you think for yourself. That's what I mean by sense of self. You value yourself. You have to value yourself. If you value yourself, you wouldn't just be doing anything. You wouldn't just be with anybody. And that leads me into my next valuable lesson. Like, you have to value yourself in order for people to take you seriously and value you. If you don't value yourself, people won't value you. If you don't believe in yourself, people won't believe in you. So you really got to do some work in healing whatever traumas or insecurities that are getting in the way of you being able to show up confidently. Like you are that girl. Like you have this worthiness about yourself. You know your worth. And when you know your worth, you won't just accept anything. You won't just tolerate anyone. You'll peep red flags in an instant. You'll sniff out the fakes and the snakes and toss them out real quickly. And that's if you truly have a value for yourself. You know your worth. You know who you are. And I won't say that just because you know your worth and all of these things that you won't get tempted to entertain stuff or things that you know you shouldn't entertain. Like, we all have weak moments. We all fall short. We all have moments where we're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But what is your pattern like? Like, are you always just dating a nigga that you know would never even step to you if you really know who you are? Are you always just tolerating like low, you know, energy type of things, whether it's people or jobs or opportunities? Or are you able to recognize, okay, that was like a one-off, but normally, baby, I always stand firm on who I am, my values, my worth, and I always accept the best of the best. I don't tolerate nothing less. If you have that energy, I love that. Please keep going and teach the girls, because we need it. We're in a crisis. A lot of us are acting like we have confidence and self-worth, and it shows in our fruit that we don't. So really do this work. Really do this work. Quit playing. Quit playing with yourself. Quit playing with the people around you. Get right, mama. Get right. When you are able to get right and value yourself, people will then value you. They will know not to fuck around with you. They will know not to play with you. They will know to respect you. You don't respect yourself, so that's why people motherfucking keep disrespecting you. Alright. I'm just gonna stop on that because I be just trying to help the girls, okay? Another valuable lesson. Your money, be smart with it. Be smart with it. Invest your money into an account that will help your money grow. Don't just put it in no measly savings account that don't do nothing or give you like 2 cents every 5 years. Put it in an account where you can see an increase of your money. You can see like, oh, okay, like there is like doubling, or you know, you're making like at least a quarter of that investment a month. Put it in an account that you know will bring you more value for your money. Be mindful of what you spend. Social media, baby, I'm telling you, is going to make you feel like you got to buy the whole entire world, and you don't. Get off of social media if you need to. Get your mind right. Like, you don't need to buy the fanciest thing or the newest flashiest thing. Like, save your money, especially, and then you gotta be like, know your budget. Know your budget. Don't be just out here spending your money any kind of way. Like, create a budget and stick to it, especially if you have a goal. If you want to buy the nice house and the nice car and have the nice clothes, okay, you could put that in your budget, but don't be just spending your money all willy-nilly, all crazy because you see somebody else. That comparison, the nasty fool. Nasty fool. So I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, figure out, what does your money look like? How do you want to spend your money? How much do you eventually want to make? Make a plan on how you want to make that kind of money and stick to the plan. Don't worry about what she got or what he's doing or what trip that they went on or what kind of car she drove. It don't matter. That's their life, not yours. Focus on your life. Love your life. Love where God has you. I know it may not feel like you can love it, but in order to get to the place you want to be, you have to start having gratitude. That's another lesson. Having gratitude allows your heart to be open to the things that God actually wants for you. But when you're just constantly complaining, or you feel like, oh, I never have enough, just negative, it just shuts your mind and heart from receiving more of what God has for you. It shuts God from being able to bless you more because you're not grateful for what you got. So what's the point of giving you more? So you gotta really hone in on, okay, yes, I do desire this, or I do desire being here, but I'm not there yet, or I don't have that. But I can make a plan to get there or get that. Create a budget and just be grateful for what I got. Trust that God gonna work it out. Work the plan and trust that God got me. Be careful how you spend your money. Okay? Be careful how you spend your money. Because you don't want to just be out here broke, busting, disgusted out here in these streets because you was trying to keep up with the Joneses. Your time will come. Trust me. I know it feels like forever. But before you know it, if you do what you know you're called to do, you walk out your gifts, your passions, your talents, you're grateful, you have gratitude, and you're intentional. You don't compare. You just are very grateful for what you got. God will honor that and bless you in due time. Y'all, so my camera died. Tired of my camera dying on me like this, but we'll just jump right back in. Another lesson is using this time to really figure it out, to really figure out what it is that you want to do in this life. What is your vision? What do you feel like is your purpose? What are some dreams and goals that you have in this life? And it may not just be one career that you do your whole entire life. You may have the desire to do a particular career for maybe 10, 20 years of your life, and then you decide to change, after fulfilling that part of your life or fulfilling that dream that you have for yourself. This is the time to really figure out what it is that you want to pursue, your dreams and your goals, your aspirations and your ambitions in life. Like, this is the time to lock in, to not be worried about no nigga, to not be worried about what's going on social media. Use this time to build something, create something for yourself. Start that business or go back to school to pursue that career that you've always wanted to do in your life. Create the content, make the music, write the book, all the different things that you feel your heart is calling you to do. This is the time to do it. Now, of course, everybody has their time. There is no definite perfect time to do something. But if you already have that inkling and that call and that desire and that passion on your heart now is the time. Don't waste it on social media scrolling. Don't waste it in some toxic relationship that takes you of your time and your energy and your beauty and your years. Okay, don't waste it feeling sorry for yourself or just doing things that are just unnecessary. Don't waste it again on scrolling or just on things that are so unnecessary. Don't waste this time feeling sorry for yourself or being down and negative. And no, this is the time that you got to wisen up, figure yourself out, do the things that you want to do. This is the time to boss up and do all the things that your heart desires to do. Do all the things that you know God is calling you to do. This is the time to boss up. This is the time to become that girl. This is the time to go after your dreams and your goals. Make a plan. Write the vision and make it plain. And then run that vision out. Like, this is the time to really like lock in and do all the things that you are called to do so you can die empty. The last thing you would ever want is to be on your deathbed and have regrets, have wishes and hopes that you did something in your 20s or in your teenage years or in your earlier life, that you wish you would have done X, Y, and Z, or you wish you would have accomplished this dream or goal, or you wish you would have done this and that, but you've allowed fear to hold you back. You've allowed a toxic relationship to hold you back. You've allowed your imposter syndrome or your self-sabotage or your low self-esteem hold you back. You've allowed social media to hold you back. You've allowed all kinds of nasty, random, just stupid distractions hold you back. This is the time to really be that girl and become that boss and become all the things, whether it's being a therapist or an artist or a writer or a doctor, a lawyer, like all the things, a business owner, like all kinds of things that you can do. So this is the time to sit with yourself and ask, who am I? What do I feel called to do? What do I have a heart or a calling, a pull to do on this earth? You got to pray about this too. You got to go to God because he's your maker and he knows exactly how he created you. So he will be able to get you that clarity that you're looking for when it comes to your dreams, your goals, and aspirations. You don't want to just be doing anything just because somebody else is doing it. You don't want to just be getting into any career because your mama said you should do it. Nah, you got to make sure that you have the heart and the passion, because there's going to be struggles that come along walking your dreams out. There are going to be times you want to quit. There are going to be times you're going to want to throw in the towel. There are going to be times that you question, like, am I even supposed to do this? Am I called to do this? Am I able to do this? There's going to be times when it will be hard. But that passion will carry you through 100%. So you got to really sit and ask yourself, what are the things that I'm passionate about? Like, make a whole list. Jot them down. What am I passionate about? What do I feel like I can do that will be of service to others or be able to fulfill this inner knowing and calling within myself, and also be able to make a check to take care of myself? So I'm going to stop it here. There's so many different lessons and things that I feel like we should know by the time we hit our 20s. And it will be very much a lifelong conversation if I keep talking. So I'm going to stop it here. But I hope those, I think that was like, what, 5 or 6? We talked about friends. We talked about dating and niggas and sex specifically. We talked about confidence, we talked about your money, and we talked about purpose, your dreams and your goals. So those are things that you should start thinking about, working on, dealing with, processing, figuring out, understanding, learning, and applying as you enter your 20s or as you are walking out your 20s. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.